Hello, my name is Elizabeth. The case study scenario presented describes a 16-year-old new client named Sally. Sally reveals within the first counseling session that she has not attempted but has had suicidal thoughts. As a future school counselor, I would be compassionate with Sally during the school counseling session. The informed consent process is typically discussed at the beginning of the first session along with the limits of confidentiality. This is discussed and written in various forums in a developmentally appropriate manner for the student to understand. I would discuss with Sally about mandatory reporting by the school counselor about a student's intent to harm oneself or others. Discussing confidentiality and the limits of confidentiality with Sally is one aspect of the beginning of the conversation. Conducting a suicide risk assessment on Sally can also be important to document. Section A2E of the ASCA Ethical Standards discusses the limits of confidentiality. Explaining confidentiality along with the limits of confidentiality is an important aspect of the counseling relationship. The ACA Code of Ethics also discusses confidentiality and the limits of confidentiality within Section B2. I would contact her parents and the school administrators about the intent to harm. I would also seek advice from other colleagues within the field of school counseling. The primary ethical and legal considerations in the case study include mandatory reporting as a school counselor within the state that I practice and reside. There are various laws that discuss the school counselor role in reporting intent to harm. Within our Foundations of Education textbook, there was an instance when a United States District Court ruling demonstrated that the school officials were partly responsible for a student's suicide due to not reporting when the student displayed symptoms. And that is why it is important to err on the side of caution and to report with intent to harm. And thank you.